Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar Purwar and I am going to take the lecture series on government schemes for RBI Grade B 2020 exam. So we are going to start with lecture 5 today. We have already completed lecture till lecture 4. So you can go to the Oliveboard YouTube channel and watch all the government series lecture on Oliveboard YouTube channel. Till lecture 4 we have finished, and today we are going to complete lecture 5. And here also we are going to study about Ministry of Education, and today we are going to study about the 4 portals and 1 scheme. So let's start. The first scheme that has been given by the government of India is Prime Minister Research Fellowship. It is in the name of Prime Minister Research Fellowship. So here we are giving a fellowship for research projects. This scheme has been launched in the year 2018. And the major focus of this scheme is to attract the talent pool of the country for the doctoral PhD program. So here we are focusing on the people who are doing PhDs. After masters, those who are doing research and wanted to complete their PhD, here Prime Minister Research Fellowship will provide the fellowship for completion of their PhD program, so that they can carry out research in cutting edge science, technology domains with focus on national priorities. So here what they will do is they will focus major on the science and technology domain, which has a special importance on national priorities. This Prime Minister Research Fellowship will be implemented the way we are mentioning over here. To boost research, a dedicated division has been created. So here we have created a dedicated division who will look after this PMRF. So this dedicated division will look for this Prime Minister Research Fellowship. This has been created in the ministry with the name of the Research and Innovation Division. So the name has been given as Research and Innovation Division in the Ministry of Education. This division will be headed by a director. So there will be a director who will be heading all this Prime Minister Research Fellowship, who will be coordinating a research work of various institutions coming under Ministry of Education. So here there will be a director. He will be coordinating with all the higher education institutions in the country regarding their various research projects. All the research work will be coordinated by the director under the Ministry of Education. So here we have this logo kind of thing for doctoral students studies PhD for IIT and IISc. Earlier this Prime Minister Research Fellowship is only for IIT and IISc students, but now this has been extended to the other universities in the India. So what is the eligibility criteria for this Prime Minister Research Fellowship? Earlier this fellowship scheme was open only for the students from the central universities IIT, IISc, NIT, IISER, IIEST and IIIT. So earlier this fellowship has been only open for the people from, or the students from central universities, IITs, IISc, NITs and IIITs and all those things. But now a student from any recognized university means the university that has been recognized by UGC, any university in India that has been recognized can apply, or the student from any of the university recognized will be able to apply under this fellowship. So what is this fellowship program all about? Selected students through selection process. This fellowship will be given to the people who get selected under during using various selection criteria that has been laid down by Prime Minister Research Fellowship guidelines, will be offered monthly. So there will be a monthly fellowship that will be given, like for rupees 70,000 for the first 2 years, then rupees 75,000 for third year, and then 80,000 for the 4th and 5th year. So if one student is here, this is a student, if he got Prime Minister Research Fellowship, so in first year during his research program, every month he will be getting a salary of 70,000 for first and second year. So from the government he will be getting a salary of 70,000 for first and 2 year every month, and this for third year will be 75,000 rupees per month, and rupees 80,000 will be given to him in 4th year and 5th year. So this fellowship is like a salary program where the student will be doing research in various projects, and he will be given salary by under Prime Minister Research Fellowship, and the salary has been divided like this. Each selected fellow student will be also provided a research grant of rupees 2 lakh. Every student who gets selected under Prime Minister Research Fellowship, he will get a research grant of 2 lakh rupees for a period of 5 years. So if this student wanted to go abroad to show his papers, if he wanted to do any research work, so this 2 lakhs is being given for 5 years. So he can use this 2 lakh amount for his travel, accommodation, presenting papers in international conferences and seminars. So this is like a lump sum grant will be given to each student who has been selected under Prime Minister Research Fellowship. A total maximum of 3,000 fellows. So they have put a limit on this, how many research fellows can be selected in a PMRF. So there will be total of 3,000 fellows, that means 3,000 students would be selected in a 3-year period time. So in summary, what is this Prime Minister Research Fellowship? The Prime Minister Research Fellowship is a fellowship program under which the government will provide fellowship to the students selected under Prime Minister Research Fellowship for a period of 5 years, and they would work on research in cutting edge science and technology domains with focus on national priorities. And for the exam point of view, you should always remember the year in which this scheme has been launched, and also you should always remember what is the full form of all the scheme, that is PMRF. PMRF means Prime Minister Research Fellowship. So sometimes in the MCQs what they do is they just skip this one word, and they will provide you with 1, 2, 3, 4 options. So they will give you 1, 2, 3, 4 options, and they will ask you to fill the full form of this. So you should remember all these full form by hearted, correct? Now we move on to the second scheme. The second scheme is RISE. RISE stands for Revitalizing Infrastructure and System in Higher Education. So here we are focusing on building an infrastructure for higher education system. Focus always made focus of all these things, the full form of all these things, revitalizing infrastructure and system in higher education. So they would just skip this one word, because the RISE scheme is mainly focusing on infrastructure. So you should remember this RISE scheme is mainly used for what kind of work. So it is here focusing on revitalizing infrastructure. This scheme has been launched in the year 2018. Always remember it. What is the aim of this scheme? The aim of the scheme is to lend a low cost fund. So here we are providing loan. Not exactly loan. You can say that we can provide, you can say loan also, but here we are giving loan at very low interest rate. So if the market rate of interest is 10%, so here we can focus on 6 to 8% they can give for this RISE scheme. Under it, all centrally funded institutions. So under this scheme, all the centrally funded institutions, that means the institution in our country who have been funded by central government partially or fully, including central universities, IITs, IIMs, NIT, IASER, can borrow from rupees 1 lakh crore corpus for over 4-year period to expand and build a new infrastructure. So a fund has been created under the ministry. So the total value of this fund is 1 lakh crore rupees. So you can ask the fund from this corpus under the very low rate for building the new infrastructure in the all centrally funded institution, including central universities. So they have created a fund that is of the value of 1 lakh crore over the next 4 years. In this 4 years, we have to utilize this fund. How this will be implemented? It will be financed by a restructured higher education financing agency, HIFA, a non-banking financial company. So this HIFA will be a non-banking financial company under which this corpus has been created. So you can ask the loan, or you can ask the money from this HIFA under a low cost rate, and they will provide you a fund for building the infrastructure for your institution. HIFA has been set up in 31st May 2070 by the central government as a non-profit, non-banking financial company. So HIFA was set as a NBFC for mobilizing extra budgetary resources. So here this HIFA is working on extra budgetary resources. So HIFA is getting the money from the government also, but it is also finding other ways for extra budgetary resources for building crucial infrastructure in the higher education institution under central government. So HIFA will be a institution under which you will be getting this corpus of 1 lakh crore rupees. So this HIFA will be providing you with the loan under this RISE scheme. So an institution can request HIFA for providing the loans for the building of their infrastructure. You should always remember what is the full form of HIFA, that is Higher Education Financing Agency. And what is HIFA? HIFA is a NBFC. NBFC, non-banking financial company. Always remember this. So in the MCQ they can ask what is HIFA, it is banking company or an insurance company or what it is. So you should know that it is a NBFC. The funding, how this funding will be done, HIFA will release money directly to the vendors or contractor on certification by the executing agency and educational institution. Loan taken from HIFA under the RISE program will be paid back over the 10 years time. So this is a HIFA company. This is HIFA. Here is a contractor, and here will be a institution. This institution will ask contractor for loan under HIFA. So this contractor will contact HIFA, then HIFA will provide loan to the institution. So this contractor, directly vendors or contractor, will be the executing agencies for the RISE scheme. And loan taking under HIFA scheme will be paid back over a period of 10 years. So whatever loan has been taken from HIFA, you should require to be pay that loan back in 10 years time under a very low cost interest rate. There will be different modes of loan repayment for different institutions based on their internal revenue. So it is not like that the same loan repayment process has been used by for all the institutions. So loan repayment depends on the type of institution and how institution are getting their money back, so and how they are paying the loan. So this loan repayment system depends on the type of institution. What is equity share? In order to mobilize a fund of rupees 1 lakh crore corpus, so we have already studied that 1 lakh crore rupees we are using under RISE scheme. HIFA will need equity of rupees 10,000 crore, of which 8,000 crore will be provided government and remaining by Canara Bank with partner with the government to set up HIFA and other corporators. So there will be equity share. All the things 1 lakh crore corpus under RISE scheme, around 8,500 crore will be provided by the government and remaining by the Canara Bank, which partner with government to set up HIFA and other corporation, and rest has to be mobilized by the extra budgetary resources. Who will be the beneficiary? All the centrally funded institution will be the beneficiary of this scheme, including central universities, IIT, IIMs, NITs and IACR. And the focus of this scheme is all infrastructure and research projects sanctioned under HIFA. Whatever projects that has been and research project that has been sanctioned under HIFA or under the RISE scheme has to be completed in the time frame by December 2022. So they have set up a time limit. If you are taking loan under HIFA or RISE scheme, so for whatever purpose you have taken the loan, you should complete that project in the year December 2022 by December. So let me do the summary of this RISE scheme. This RISE scheme is to provide the low cost funding to the government higher educational institution for building infrastructure, and this loan will be provided or financed by through a non-banking financial company, that is HIFA. It is a non-banking financial company. Some part of the loan will be provided by the government, rest by the Canara Bank, and after that all the money that has been raised is through the extra budgetary resources. Funding has been the HIFA will release the fund in this process, like there will be a contractor or vendor between HIFA and institution. So this will be the process of taking the loan and repayment of the loan. And the beneficiary of this scheme will be all centrally funded institutions, including central universities, IIT, IISM, NITs and IACR. And the target of this scheme is all the research projects sanctioned under HIFA has to be completed by December 2022. The third scheme, or we cannot say this scheme, it is not a scheme, actually it is a portal that is called NDLI, National Digital Library of India. So national means it is for all, digital means you will not find in the books, so you will find it in the laptop, mobiles or any of the electronic devices. So that digitally we are focusing on digital education. Lectures are provided over online methods. So this is National Digital Library of India. Here all the recorded videos will be there of IITs, IIMs and all these big institutions. If you so I will tell you what you can do is you can go to the internet, type on NDLI, a website will open. Under this website you will find all the courses of engineering, math, science, management and all the schemes, all the lectures will be provided under this National Digital Library of India. I myself have used this NDLI for various purposes. You can go to this website and you can find the lectures whatever you like, and you can learn by sitting at your home at your pace. This library was launched on the pilot basis in May 2016. So first of all, this has been launched in 2016. First of all, in order to check whether it is working properly or not. Then this library was dedicated to the nation on June 2018. So finally this whole library came to life in 2018. The objective of this scheme is to collect and collate the metadata and provide the full text index from several national and international digital libraries as well as other relevant resources. So if you go to this website, you will find YouTube lectures, there will be ebooks, there will be lecture transcripts. Lecture transcripts means so whenever some teacher is taking the lecture, whatever he taught in the lesson, all these transcripts will be provided to you. PDF copies of the lecture will be there, assignment copies will be there. So if once you go to the NDLI portal, you will find all these YouTube lectures from IITs, IIMs, NITs, wherever the top central institutions are there. So all the lectures will be provided to you at your home through this NDLI portal. This library will be managed by IIT Kharagpur, Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. The key features of this library is it is a digital repository. It is a digital repository means storage. It is a digital storage of a library containing textbooks, articles, videos, audiobooks, lecture, simulations, fiction and all other kind of learning material what you can think it of. This NDLI provides free of cost. It is not at been any rate. It is providing at free of cost access to many books in the Indian languages and English. So you can, this is the logo of the NDLI portal, you can utilize this using your mobile, tablets, laptop, desktop, anywhere. Only you need a internet. And by simply opening this NDLI portal, you can actually feel how the teachers from various top institution teaches, and the way how they talk, what is the quality of the lectures, and you can learn many things from this NDLI portal. Those who cannot take admission in various colleges, or they are studying in any of the tier 2 or tier 3 institutions, they can also go and watch the various lectures over here in order to brush up their skills, so that they can find better job opportunities in the market. So let me summarize this NDLI portal. NDLI portal is the National Digital Library of India that has been dedicated to nation in June 2018. The objective of this scheme is to collect the metadata and full text, lecture, video lectures, everything, and store it at a single place so that people can utilize this for their benefits. This scheme or NDLI portal is being managed by Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. You should always remember who is managing this NDLI portal. The key features of this repository is it is containing textbooks, articles, videos, audiobooks, and everything. And the major thing is it is providing at free of cost, sitting at your home and utilizing all the digital content which has been generated by top institution of the country. So this is the NDLI portal website. So here NDLI portal, you can find it books, articles, thesis, video lectures, audio lectures, manuscripts. So you can log in, whether you want to log in or not, you can register also. You can also utilize it without registering also. Here you can find out subject domains. You can use filter over here in order to find out what exactly you are needing: features, sources, news and events, learning resource types, all these things. So whenever you open a NDLI portal, it will look like this. Now the fourth things or the portal which we are going to study about, and the last portal which we are going to study about today, is National Academic Depository, or we can call it as NAD. National Academic Depository. This National Academic Depository has been launched in the year 2018. The aim of this scheme is to ensure easy access and retrieval of academic award. What is the academic award? It means the degree you got. It will be stored in a digital form, like if you have a MTech degree, or you have a BSc degree, or you have a MSc degree, or you have a BTech degree. So all these degree, first of all, you have it in a paper form with you, correct? This National Academic Depository will keep all this degree in the digital form. The major focus of this scheme is to keep all the academic awards in the digital form, so that if you loses out your paper, you can easily get it through this National Academic Depository. One more aim of this National Academic Depository is the various institution or companies can verify this National Academic Depository, the degree of a person who is applying for the job. So they can go to the National Academic Depository and see the correctness of this degree, whether the degree is real or fake. This National Academic Depository has been created for that purpose also. The objective of this National Academic Depository is to enhance transparency and authenticity, reduce the loss of academic effort, and integrate the data. Establishment and operation by it will be operationalized by UGC, University Grant Commission. It's an authorized body to enter into a tripartite agreement on the behalf of Central Higher Education Institution, National Important Institution, and Board with the NDML and CVL for the period of 3 years for the purpose of establishment of NAD. So all these people, all these institutions will be working together to form a NAD depository. What is the component? The component means National Academic Depository comprises of two interoperable digital repositories. So total 2 digital depositories are there. First is CSDL, CDSL, and NSDL database. So under these two database, all these depository will be created. The function of this is operate in fully online mode. First is it will operate in fully online mode. It will allow logging of academic award in digital form. So you will find all the digital award in the digital form. Managing the integrity of the access to the database and all the award lodged in the database. allow students to retrieve, students can also retrieve the data, allow employers and other person with prior approval of the concerned student to verify the authenticity of the award, so you can authenticate the award whether it is correct or not, and maintain the authenticity, integrity and confidentiality of the database. So here we are just depositing all the academic awards. So this is the key feature, and it is 24/7 online storehouse. You can go and find out diploma certificate, degree certificate, mark sheet and everything. You can find it out over here. It authenticates all the certificate issued by the institution as per the need of the user. So these are all the four schemes which we have discussed today, 2 portals and 2 schemes. Never forget to like, subscribe and follow. Happy learning. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for sitting so patiently and listening to the lecture. I hope you have learned something from here. Always stay tuned and thank you.